All right, everybody's missed a bit of action here, haven't they? It's only been, what, 10, 20 minutes? But by the time I swap from one camera to the other, that one's charging and uploading, and now this one, you know, so it helps me by not doing a 5-hour video. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Hey, if you want an injector kit, remember, send me a text message. Small boutique business, personalised service, best customer service you'll get in the world. What do you reckon, mate? Does that just sound like a line or what?
I think it's backed up with years of happy customers.
Years of bada bing, bada boom.
Bada boom.
Hey, doesn't this look good with new injectors and everything sitting there,
Sweet
right?
as.
And look how clean this is, mate. If anyone lives anywhere around Hervey Bay within even probably 1,000 k's, but there's another customer from 1,000 k's away. He's going to get his work done. But anyway, if you're close by, I reckon you're lucky to have someone that's been around about as long as me, taking a break from the industry, but prepared to help out Prado and Hilux 1KD owners with jobs like this, mate. You're lucky. So if you got last of the best and you're not confident, well, you've got options. Now, bloody nice new injectors. So we've got nice clean seating areas. The seats are in there sitting flat. The injectors got lubed up. They slipped in nicely. There's quite a procedure to that, which means lots of videos in the VIP group before you go ahead and do that. So that, yeah, because there's lots of things to miss, isn't there? All these little tips and bits and pieces.
Don't do any of these bolts up without actually having everything started.
That's it. No, don't you just get the gun and don't you sit this bolt in and just get the gun and hit it?
And order and ring in straight after.
No, don't ring me. I've got some spare heads there off engines, so we can, if you ever need a head for, but you'd never need one unless you've let the wrong person work on it. So
the real benefit there is that because there's some movement in the injector still, you know, you can actually get these started.
Can you give those a bit of a twist and show people just twisting it?
Yeah.
How it could be. So that's your alignment. You need it to be aligned where the fuel lines come through the valve cover. So fitting this return line loosely, and as I've demonstrated in the videos already, so these get clamped down last. We're gonna zip those down with the gun. We're not gonna dugger it. We're just gonna take them all the way in.
We've started them, but
that's it. It started by 100% started by hand. Yeah. Well, I haven't. You have. Look at my hands, mate. I'm not getting dirty hands here, am I?
Yeah, no.
So I'm just the cameraman for this one. That's why I'm here, to just say good day and be the cameraman and show you guys maybe what you're missing out on if you're in the area, if you're around the Sunshine Coast, whatever. Last of the best, 1KD. Yeah, so you just give those a bit of a twist while you do those up by hand. These all need to get torqued to spec. We might cover that in this or the next video. Who knows where we get to in what video. Don't tighten everything up until, yeah, you know what, do that. You know how you normally stop just before the dugger, just drive them in. As soon as it goes click, that's what I do anyway. I assume you do the same, because, mate, how many videos do you watch? Probably one too many duggers. Oh, so you're not as you're not as good as me. That's the one, mate. That's where I'm at anyway. That's it. We can back that one off, back those off 1/4 with a ratchet anyway. Point is, what we want to do now is hold these injectors down so they're not going to lift. They're sitting flat, happy days, but they're loose enough that we can still twist and manipulate them as necessary. That's it. So they're still moving, and we want to be able to tighten these up without injectors lifting and twisting. It's all a bit of a procedure, what order it happens. Like I said, we're not here to go into too much detail. The main thing is it's super clean. Oil under those heads of those bolts as well, just like the oil under these heads. I've talked about these upgraded bolts. They're not a thing that matters. Most people don't really worry about it. It's not really a thing we're doing anymore. It's really just wasting 50 bucks. We could upgrade those 4 bolts, but you just don't need to, because sometimes those washers, they twist anyway and they never leak when you follow this procedure. So what we need to do now is we do need to refit the valve cover just loosely with those red caps on. And the precaution is to not push the valve cover down past the red caps, because you will not get it back off. It's going to be pain and suffering. People made that mistake. That's why I'm saying watch the videos. I'm certainly not going to cover all the detail in what we're doing in this little series of videos. There's a lot of info, but there's a whole lot more you need to avoid those. It's just going to be an absolute headache. If you put that valve cover on and pushed it down, you probably work out how to get those red caps off without removing it again, but you need to remove it because you need to tighten these up, because we're doing this before we tighten that. To check the alignment, we're going to look at the alignment of those red caps out the holes of the valve cover, everyone, okay? So we're going to do that next. Then it's going to come off again if it's happy. Then we're going to torque these down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do this one, this one, this one, this one, another 4, and the one at the back. And depends whose videos you follow from YouTube. It could be 25, 25, 25, 25, which is wrong. Or there's another diesel shop that said something similar and they were wrong as well. And we will endeavour to give you the correct torque specifications in all the videos, especially on jobs that are imperative as this one. Should we tell them now, or should we do the alignment check and then tell them? What do you think?
That's the alignment.
That's the alignment. Okay, so you're getting the torque wrench ready. I'll tell everybody we put the valve cover loosely on. We did our alignment. We did our little trick to give them a bit of a twist while the cover's on there. The alignment is beautiful. So now what we need to do is Newton meters. 22, 22, 22, 22. And then over here, 16, 16, 16, 16, and then at the back, 13, okay? So they're not all 25, funnily enough, and the fuel pipes aren't 25 either. Stick around, might be another video with that. So once we've completed those 9 bolt torque specifications, the next procedure will be 4 little dobs of RTV in the prescribed places, nowhere else, just tiny little dobs. After making sure everything's 100% clean, the valve cover is ready to go. Then the valve cover will go on as soon as we drop it on without the red caps. Always remember, red caps off before it goes on. It's going to boom, sit in place. We're not going to sit the bolts on first. We're going to sit the nozzle seals in loosely. Then we're going to put the bolts in. Then we're going to take that down nice and evenly. 9 Newton meters in the end with the corners last. Don't crack your valve cover. Watch the detailed videos in the VIP group. And bada bing, bada boom. Next time you see this, the valve cover will be on, and we're going to put some tape over those to protect the injector inlets while we keep working to put the inlet manifold from this side, all this mess, back together, nice and clean. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, I reckon that's about another 10-minute video. We'll see how that goes. What are you doing, mate? You double checking?
Double check.
You double checking? Who does that? People don't double check. They just talk it and they go, mate. They're in a hurry. They haven't got time for double. Hang on, what are you doing? Triple checking?
Yep.
Ooh, quality control.
Right.
Beautiful. Oh, mate, you didn't forget the back one. That's
no,
good.
Mate, no, mate.
People forget the back one, I reckon.
That wouldn't be ideal.
Even some workshops forget the back one, right? And they fill up people's engines with fuel. That's what happens, people. If these leak, if you don't get it right, if you try and reuse those, don't torque it right, don't get it right, it's not clean, it leaks and it fills your engine up with fuel. So the oil level will be high and you start blowing smoke, and then you'll be bloody texting me or something because you didn't watch the video.
We've done these up, we've done this up, we've done the final one up at the back.
That's all 9 done. So that means the valve cover's ready to go on. Should we tell everyone the imperative thing they should not forget to do before they put the valve cover on? Well, there's 2 things, but the really, really important one. Take the caps off. That's it. Open to contamination now. Quick, quick, get the valve cover. We'll show you the 4 little dobs of RTV, each side of the half moon, and each side of that hump there, where the camshaft is, whatever. Bada bing, bada boom, cover goes on. Beautiful, look at that. All right, so what we're going to do now, grab those 4 nozzle seals as we do and chuck those over the injector inlets. That's those verandas we speak of. They're not pushed in all the way, but if anything fell down from straight down, see, it can't get to the injector inlets because they're in there, so they're protected. That's why I call them the verandas. Don't push them all the way in at this stage, just sit them there and then put your bolts in your valve cover, everybody.
The gun's a bit.
Yeah, you can't control this one's a bit out of control. Alright, take it easy because I'm videoing. That's what you got to do, people. Nice and slow like that. Just get them in till they just touch. Alright. Bit of speed there. Nice and slow when you can. Your gun might be a bit out of control like this one. But we're not cranking on them. There's heaps of movement. Even if it did dugger a couple of times, not a big deal. But yeah. Get all those main ones done and the back 2 ones last. Let's get those down to the first click as well with the uni joint. And yeah, this video is long enough, so subscribe, turn the bell on, and check all the videos before this one and the whole channel, and subscribe and check the playlist and, you know, the usual talk. And if you want an injector kit, check the playlist, how to buy my kits. Can only help the people that are in Australia. That keeps us busy. There's a lot of different makes and models, different injectors. Beware where you get yours. Could be some cheap imported stuff that don't even have comp codes. and built, you know, not even first quality, first tier injectors. Beware where you get your stuff from. It's up to you. Catch you on the next one.